I think we're gonna start this by watching a video on YouTube, guys. I want to watch this to spread some awareness with you guys regarding Dead by Daylight. This is a video by DrHyk. I've known him for quite a while. He's from Australia. He lives in Tasmania, and he's just a good, genuine guy. I really like DrHyk, and I get along with him really, really well, to the point that, like, we meet on a lot of opinions and views, right? And I've played quite a bit of Dead by Daylight with him in the past, and also I've known him for quite a while. He's a streamer too. We're gonna check out this video. DrHyk, guys, get subscribing to him. I've subscribed to him now. This video is about Dead by Daylight, specifically playing as Killer, but this is about DrHyk playing as Skull Merchant, and then they go against a streamer that's playing Survivor, and this streamer is a partner, okay? And the way they conduct themselves is very... we all know what it is, okay? We're gonna check this out together, guys, come to a conclusion, and then at the end, guys, let me know what you think of this whole situation, and be entirely honest, but we're gonna check this out because I love DrHyk very, very much. This is spreading some awareness, okay? We're all gonna have our own understanding of it and come to our own conclusions, okay? And then we're gonna go play Dead by Daylight. Toxic Twitch partners can't handle Skull Merchant. Very interesting premise here.
I had faced this streamer where they went toe-to-toe against my favorite killer, the Skull Merchant. Before you grab your torches and pitchforks, please note, I am a human. I am a person behind the killer. The things that this streamer said to and about me during their live stream, while allowing other people in chat to also drag me through the mud solely because of the killer I play, is downright disgusting.
So I can attest to that. DrHyk is definitely human. One of his favorite killers to play is Cassandra, aka the Skull Merchant, right? Skull Merchant.
I personally despise Legion, but I don't go on about how disgusting and quote-unquote irrelevant they are.
He does despise Legion.
70+ viewers.
He hates it. He has redemption to make it so that he has to play Legion.
I don't drag them or their name. My typical phrasing is, it's nothing against you whatsoever. I just do not like the killer. I'm used to being insulted and dealing with self-entitlement, as well as being threatened on a daily basis over this killer. Don't you think it's a little bizarre that as Skull Merchant mains, we just have to deal with that? But the fact that this streamer, a Twitch partner,
Skull Merchant main,
one
right,
of the faces of Twitch, is like this towards someone they don't even know, is downright appalling. With that said, here are some of the highlights of the stream in question.
Okay. Here we go. So this is the view of the partner that's playing Survivor against DrHyk. There's DrHyk.
Franklin's not the Franklins though.
Franklins.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
So sarcastic, man. So sarcastic. But hey, it could be a bit that they're playing, you know, like it's just part of their character.
Wow, you're so good at the game, aren't you? You're so good at this game.
More sarcasm?
You're so good at the game. I could never be her.
Coping?
I could never be glamour, chat. Never be glamour. Never be glamour.
Never be glamour. Never heard of that. Interesting saying. Maybe someone in the chat can let me know what glamour means in this regard.
Do I do it, chat? Do I do it? I want to. Jura, Andy, I want to do it so much. I'm over here already.
Yeah. So there's 4 gens left.
I'm over it,
over her already. The first survivor. Okay, hang on a second. Check this out, okay? It is difficult to see. No one else has been hooked yet. Like down there. Like no one else has been hooked yet. They're about to be hooked. The Toledo hasn't been hooked. The Rebecca hasn't been hooked. But this partner streamer has been hooked for the first time. They've already got 1 gen done. As far as I'm concerned, 2 hooks, 1 gen done is in the survivor's favor, okay? Like they are currently winning if they have 1 gen done and all they have is 2 hooks, right? This partner is saying... they're saying they're already over it. Huh? They're already over it, and it literally just started with the first chase and they've already got a gen done. So, oh my god, man. Over it, but nothing has happened. Like nothing has happened yet, guys. They're already over it, right? So that is quite the mentality that you have there. Oops. Okay. I even came to that conclusion. Like, they're nothing, like, they've been hooked for the first time. There's already 1 gen done, right?
Oh, was she in Viz for so long though? I don't like that though. I hate it.
Okay.
That was nasty though.
Was that nasty? It says
like a long
that's how her power works. 8 seconds after drone deployment. Like, yeah. Like, we did nothing to her, and I think that these are people commenting in their chat, right? Like, and as far as, so the thing here is as well, DrHyk is just simply playing the game. No matter what killer you'd be playing as, whether it's Trapper, whether it's our Bing Bong boy, Rafe, you know, or Ghostface, Oni, bloody Onryo for fuck's sakes, or even Chucky, right? Like, they're just playing normally. There's already been one gen done. They're still on 2 hooks. Like, and then the chat's already like,
we did nothing to her. Why is she doing this?
It's like, as far as I've seen, all that DrHyk has done is get in chase of you, down you, and hook you. They haven't BM'd. Like, we did nothing to her, right? So the people in the chat are already thinking that there's something being instigated, like there's ill intent in this video game, right? I don't know, take it seriously. They got down. That was a fair hit.
Yes, queen.
Clicks at me like
Yes, queen.
Okay, like, I mean, that could just be part of their personality, you know?
I hate them all. These scumbags should go to jail. They're all the same boat.
The scumbags should go to jail.
And toxicness.
Disgusting and toxicness. I've literally not seen DrHyk do anything. They're going against a Twitch partner. At this point, I think they have over 70 viewers there watching. In-game shit talk, like, fair game, fair, right? Survivors when killers actually do their objective. Yeah, so it's just it's this weird double standard, right? And I get the shit talking. Like, I've done a little bit of shit talking in game, but it's when it gets repetitive, when they just keep on and on and on, and they don't shut up about it, and then they take it past that. So we're getting to that point. This streamer, whoever they are, the partner, right? They're still in the match, okay? They're still playing, but this continues. There's more video to go, right? It's really up to this streamer to realize that they're in the red right now. 2 gens have been done. There's hardly any hooks. DrHyk needs some pressure. I get this, right? With killers, and I think it's completely like fine. Like it's justifiable that you're going to target someone. I'm not saying that they're necessarily targeting them, but someone needs to die. 2 gens have been done. It happens. There's no in-game rules about it or anything. What did I do that was so toxic? All I did was play killer. Like, that's all they've done. They haven't done anything, and they're already calling out shit that hasn't happened. Fucking crazy, man. Normal to do shit talking game. Yeah, it's normal. I've even got a redemption to be toxic, and I'm pretty shit at being toxic if I'm being honest. But like, I'll go in there and I'll just be like, fuck you, you suck. Hey, going, bitch, come. Where are you? You trash, suck at a pee, you ugly. Dodges the pallet. Oh, and then swings, dude. You suck. Dude, you missed me. Your mother was a hamster. Your father smelt of elderberries, you know, and... Chain blind, run past, you suck. And then after, I just can't help but like let out a little laugh, because it's just so silly.
Of disgusting and toxicness. I hate it.
Hate her. They've said it 3 times. Fair, like, you hate them. Okay, we get it, right? You can say that.
Back to me again.
You've become a target. Like, you know, you have to just play better. Hang on, so what's their build that they have here, right? Finesse, yes, finesse, that's the Lara perk. Windows, resilience, and self-aware. That's the one, the Nancy perk, self-aware. Okay, so this is, by all rights, that's a runner build. You should be, and it's Mount Ormond. You know, when I'm not injured, finesse. When I am injured, resilience, right? And then a little bit of self-aware, and then to top it off, Windows opportunity, right? So this is a runner build. And they are just... they're not doing too well, are they? And they're not too happy about it.
Andy, are you gone? Jury, are you gone? My chat is gone.
Yeah, like at this point, Okay, so after this match, when I came into chat, the streamer had a viewer count of 70 plus viewers. So that's really good. I never get that. I never get 70 plus viewers, man. So that's something to consider. So they're throwing this gospel at 70 plus people.
Joe? Of course, Joe's there. He's a computer, that's why.
Yeah. So at this point, I've been at this point in the game. There's 3 gens left. I've been targeted. I'm on DrHyk, you know? Like, they're teabagging. I don't know if they did that intentionally. It could have been mistaken. Fun drinking game. Take a shot every time you hear the word boring. Okay.
She's so boring.
I don't have a drink.
She's so boring to play against. Like,
Yeah.
get over here, please.
Big to think that the bags were to mess around.
This killer is not fun to play against. I swear to you.
So that
You'll see
wait,
why
so
everyone hates
hang on.
her.
What was the play
So boring
there?
to play against.
Hang on. Can I see what happened there? They're DrHyk. At this point, I would be playing so cautiously, man. If I want to win, because all the survivors want to win and the killer wants to win, right? I need to see what happens here and what they do to sort of prevent themselves from dying, okay? And the thing as well is they have teammates in this match that are still trying to play. Like, they're still trying to play the game. They're still trying to win. You can bring it back and help. There's 3 gens left where they weren't initially injured. They messed up the drone. They messed up the drone, which injured them, and then they just stood there and bagged out in the open. So they've pretty much already given up on the game. They came in, they readied up, they went into a match, and then they just decided that they'd given up on the game before the game was even over for them. Okay.
Wow, Scummage, I'm so proud of you. You're so good at this game.
Okay.
Yo, this kill is so boring, honestly.
Yes, they go up to deactivate the drone rather than they should just ignore the drone. They should go and unhook their teammate.
She's so boring, I promise you. She's so boring to play against.
And then
like get over here, please. I'm
just
so
picks
bored
them
of
up,
her.
no BMing.
This killer is not fun to play against, I swear to you. You
Okay.
see why everyone hates her? She's
Okay.
not fun.
Like, you're not always
She's
gonna
not
get the
fun,
killers that you
honestly.
want. It's this weird
Nah.
entitlement, man. Like,
Girl, what are you doing? Just like end the game, please. Don't
no,
like
you're
you. Don't
teabagging.
like
Maybe
you.
Dr.
You're
Hyk's like
seriously-
wondering why
Get no
you're
friends in real life, I'm
playing
pretty
like
sure.
this.
You're like a loner. You sit in the corner of the club or the corner of the bar or corner of the library with
Okay.
no friends. Okay, I can smell it. You're disgusting.
Damn. Okay, so they're
I hate
throwing
it so much. It's not
personal.
fun to play against.
They're
No.
throwing personal shots at
No.
Dr. Hyk now, the
Queen.
player, not simply
This killer is
Skull Merchant, right?
Wow, imagine that. P100, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, DrHyk.
Were they losing and just jealous? I'm not sure. They've pulled up Dr. Hyk's Steam profile. They've pulled up their profile and they're being insanely sarcastic. Oh man, like just, he's influencing people to harass him. Yeah, exactly, he is. So it's one thing to be in game, like everyone is welcome to, it's one thing to be in game and be like,
I dislike going against Skull Merchant.
okay, all right, you dislike going against Skull Merchant. Personally, I don't dislike going against any killer. I'm fortunate in that. Like, I'm happy to go against anyone, even Weskers, right? Like, I'm just like, whatever, man, it's another match. Let's see if I can beat this, you know, and be better. And do better this time, and maybe if I don't, be better next time, right? Yeah, you're welcome to it. Dislike Skull Merchant. Okay. Like saying that they're boring and that they're trash. Okay, cool. Yeah, right. Okay, whatever. And then you get to the point where you're directly speaking trash about the actual person that's playing the game, right? And then you go to their Steam profile, bring it up for your whole stream to see. Okay. This is gonna degenerate, isn't it? It's just gonna get worse. That's cause you're lovely, Grizz. Oh well, that's easy for me. I'm just a lovely person. I had a point in this game in the past, like when I was first playing this, I had like this sense of entitlement where I would like tell people how they should be playing, like when I was playing with other survivors, and it wasn't okay. The things I was saying to people, I was hitting them up and stuff. I was really serious about this game. And then I took a break, and when I came back, I've just been very different. I'm guilty of that, but I learned from it. And I've moved on, and I know to be better, you know, and I'm a bit more aware of myself now and those around me that they just want to spend time with me and hang out and play some games. Don't berate people. Amazes me how there's so many people want to do something like this, like grow up. Like, it just, how old are they? You know, like, it doesn't even come to age. It's just maturity. I've seen people that's most probably half the age of this person. I don't know how old they are. They sound like they're an adult, but that are far more mature than this. When you're being an a-hole, you want to have all the attention from people. They're so unaware of themselves. Their self-awareness is non-existent. They're like,
Oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should be this way.
but are you doing that?
Oh, no, not me.
What? Do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself, you know? Like, come on, man. The comment at the top that DrHyk has put here, you put my stream profile for everyone to see. Why? Because they're shaming you. Because they're that bent out of shape about this. That they want to publicly berate and shame you in front of their community to justify their actions, where you did nothing wrong, and their brain rot was to the point that they were already calling out that you're being instigating and like being like,
We've done nothing to them. Why are they doing this?
it's like, it's literally the start of the game. Like, they've just, all that DrHyk's done is down you and hook you. Nothing else has happened. That says a lot about the person, you know, when they're calling out that sort of stuff when nothing has actually happened. It tells you quite a bit about them as a person. The things you know, guys. The things you know.
Imagine that. P100, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
So proud. Yes. Yes.
No, but I'm
Fuck
saying,
me.
Josh, this killer's not fun to play against, so versing her is kind of like boring, if you ask me. It's so boring.
Endless sarcasm.
Like,
Endless I get it.
There's
Boring.
no
I
joy
get
to
it.
There's no joy at all. She's like,
We're going to be having a lot of
anti-fun,
drinks, DrHyk.
anti-boring, like...
Okay, so what are they saying? You didn't see it, but I found Rebecca and made friends with her. Oh yeah, there was a Rebecca in the match. Her match was ruined too. Exactly, that's what I was bringing up earlier. No joy.
Anti-boring, like... You
Brings
have,
up
10 things
Steam
happening to your life,
profile,
though.
continues to
My
complain.
gosh, my eardrums are bursting.
I get it.
She has like 10 things happening into her entire kit. It's like not fun.
Okay, so what he's saying up here is, what is this? Hang on, let's see. If you find the killer boring and you're not going to teach your chat how to counter them. Yeah, so like, it's about how to counter them, how to figure out how to win, right?
Anti-boring, like you have like 10 things happening to your
Anti-boring.
life, though.
What? Wait.
My gosh, my
Yeah.
eardrums are bursting.
It's, yeah,
She's
you
like-
need to
she has,
teach
like,
how to
10 things
counter.
happening into her entire kit. It's like not fun.
But yeah, why hang out and continue to spew hatred and spectate? Weird. So they're just sitting here spectating the Rebecca, who actually became friends with DrHyk, funnily enough.
Once you verse her, you see what I mean though, I'm pretty sure. Once you see her, you probably...
If you main Skull Merchant, you probably tongue kiss your mother and shower with your socks on. That's someone in their chat. They're welcome to say that. Skull Merchant players are the disgusting toxic ones. Like what? Really? Okay. It seems
sure
like a
once
lot
you see
of
her.
this person's community shares a lot of this, you know, these sentiments.
Tongue kiss your mother, honestly slay. Posting me, I am
This
ready.
Talita DC'd and I wanted Rebecca to get hatch. Yeah. There's the Rebecca.
She's so gross. Like seriously, no one likes you.
Okay.
This killer is disgusting.
You did nothing wrong, right? Okay? DrHyk, you did nothing wrong. So, DrHyk is just questioning to let us think, to bring to mind, give us a bit of perspective to understand what did he do wrong. He did nothing wrong, right? To sort of engage people and ask them, like, what am I doing wrong here? Like, he wants to know if he's doing something wrong and perhaps these actions are justified and this treatment is justified. What did I do wrong? To my knowledge, no one but me and Rebecca are in this lobby. Doesn't even realize that they're spectating, except for the bot, of course. Yeah, because the other player's a bot because they DC'd. DrHyk's like putting forward like, what am I doing wrong here? And to be honest, I can't find anything wrong. Can't find anything wrong at all.
I think it's just that the killer is very gross, that's all we know. Look at her. Wow, so impressive. You can nod
Just need
and
to
keep
get good.
walking. So slay. Ready for it? Alright, let's watch what she says when the game ends, alright? Ready for it? I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Cannot wait. In such big anticipation. They're staying around. They're waiting. They're waiting for the
Is
in-game
that
chat.
how all your games end?
Is that
With
how all your games end?
hatches
Typing in the
to
in-game chat.
One survivor?
What? Can't wait for the Skull Merchant to get changed. She's kind of not it. What? My only response that they did not see was, you really waited that long to say that? At the end, because they left, DrHyk in the in-game chat said, like, you really waited that long to say that? So they'd been dead for a while. They gave up, like, teabagged, got downed, got hooked, died first. Just get good. Need more skillful plays. But they waited all the way to the end to just say that and leave. And didn't want to see a response because they're triggered as fuck.
Nothing exactly. I mean, to be honest though, it's Skull Merchant, honestly. All she can do is put like traps down.
We'll check it out later. We'll check it out later, okay? I promise.
But unfortunately for her, she has
We'll have a look at your channel,
she has
okay?
speed boost. She has speed boost. She is hiding her stain. She has
Yeah, she's a stealth killer
quiet. She
with
has-
traps. Not sure why people
That's,
don't understand that. That's
girl, please.
so you got to counter
Girl,
it. You got to figure it out.
please. Play something else, smokes. Play Bubba, thank you. Play some boobies, okay? Play Bubba instead of a Skull Merchant, and we'll love you.
Play Bubba.
But a Skull Merchant, girl. She is though, she is. And I cannot wait for that person to have a P100 Skull Merchant going down the drain. Down the drain.
They
Down
are
that freaking drain.
so salty.
I cannot wait.
They are so salty, man. So because they're not happy with going against Skullmatch, it's just like, just don't, like, it's gonna happen. You're playing this game. People are out to have fun, just like you. You're gonna go against killers that you don't enjoy going against. It happens. And this, like, imposing your rules and being like, go play Bubba.
Play Bubba and we'll love you.
It's just like, why do you care whether or not this person, do you think they care if you love them for playing Bubba? And do you care if they love you? No, you don't give a fuck. You're being an asshole. Sure, I probably didn't
Some
need to
people
poke
are just
the fire.
soft and have too much sand in their pants.
Yeah, it's just this entitlement. This is crazy, man. Like, this is a communal game that anyone can play. It's to expect people to adhere to your rules is just so these rules that you're imposing is just crazy, man. You expect that, and then if they don't follow these rules, you berate them? They're not even rules in the game. Like, they're not even rules in the game. Sure, I probably didn't need to poke the fire, but at this point, I was sick of the hate. DrHyk has gotten a lot of this shit in the past. It's been going for a while, you know? Sick of the hate I've been receiving literally all day, right? It's just, it's so unjustified, man. Like, I don't get it, man. Just get over it, dude. Like, set it so that you can add to your profile that, like, you don't get matched up against certain killers. Done. And then these salty little fucking crybabies won't get paired up against skull merchants or Weskers and shit. If that ever came out where you could put on a setting where it keeps you from being paired up against certain killers, I would never use it. Like, I'm happy to go against any fucking killer.
People have gotten too comfortable talking shit with no consequences. We need to bring back talk shit get hit.
Yeah. I think general shit talk is fine. Like, in-game shit talk is fine. Perfectly okay. When it gets to this personal shit where they drag it out and they're bringing up their Steam profile and then they're berating them and then they're imposing these rules on them, like,
Go play Bubba, we'll love you.
it's like, what the fuck? Like, who... Bruh. If we is your chat, man, your chat can stay with you because it just seems like your chat has this brain rot that they had inherently that attracted them to you. Or, like, it's just, I'm just saying what I'm noticing, man. Like, I'm not putting anything out there that I haven't witnessed in this small amount of time that I've seen what this person gets up to, man. But it seems like they all promote this attitude amongst themselves and it just stews around like some cauldron of salt and coke. Oh, man, it's so weird, dude. What is this, right? God, man, and DrHyk gets put up with this, you know?
Kids.
iPad kids. Yeah, they're all iPad kids, surely. They are coping, dude. They seem really distraught, triggered, just flinging insults, man.
Wait for that person.
And DrHyk's only been nice.
So much going down the drain. Down the drain.
This is where I came in. Yeah, so DrHyk came into the chat.
I cannot wait for it.
I can't wait.
Skull Merchant, that was
And DrHyk just said GG Skull Merchant.
That was exciting, thrilling, and reminds me why I love her.
I could taste the sarcasm. It was bitter.
Engaging, exciting. And I love that for you. P100, I cannot wait for her.
You don't love that for him?
Like, gutted and to be destroyed, honestly. It's so exciting. We love her. We love the queen. Skull Merchant, you're thick, we love you, but disgusting as well, too.
Well, there we go. There's some actually honesty there.
My queen. Queen of the damned, baby. Queen of the damned. Jera. It's
time to match the energy.
Very, very real, though.
What is this? DrHyk? No, dude. DrHyk's throwing some... And he's even thrown a little DrHyk emote in there. Fire! Thanks for that, champ. Good to see good sports. Keeping the game crisp with love. Calling them out to see if they actually, like, admit to how sarcastic they're being. This is funny.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. I knew you'd be here very soon because you felt like you had to insert a dominance into my boss watcher. You did, though. But guess what? Imagine playing Skull Merchant and getting nerfed. You could never. Them points are wasted, okay?
Okay.
Wasted. Play Bubba and be strong, okay?
Play Bubba and be strong. More of these imposed rules they're coming up with.
And I respect you for days, baby.
Well, no one... You don't seem like someone that we should seek respect from. This person, just the way they're acting. If you're like a honorable person, you know, and you do well.
This dude's so entitled.
Yeah, like the entitlement is crazy.
This guy sounds like the biggest fruit.
Yes, such a fruit. You know, if someone's like a good person, you get to know them and they're like, you know, they treat you well and they're good to you and you're good to them, and seek the respect of that person. Do good by them and perhaps you'll earn some respect and then they'll earn your respect, man. But based on the way that this Twitch partner is acting, like, why would DrHyk want your respect? Like, I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but like, it just seems like you're not worthy of earning respect from. It just doesn't matter.
Have some honor about yourself.
Yeah, like, this is so weird, man. Like, the way they're acting, like, who cares for your respect? Like, that sounds like a bit of a touchy thing to say, but it just seems like, who wants, like, genuinely, who wants your respect, man? Like, just, I don't know, man. This is so weird.
Be strong, okay? The place can imagine, play Bubba instead, okay? Play Bubba, and I'll respect you for days, baby.
He will continue to play Skull Merchant. Adore Skull Merchant.
Skull Merchant, because why? Because you're nasty. Because you're nasty.
So just straight up calling them nasty, calling them all sorts of names.
See what I was doing. I love it. No, not really.
Hang on a second. Damn, you just flat out hater. Have fun being salty, I guess. DrHyk hasn't really, he didn't instigate anything with his gameplay, like, at all. So it's just like, oof, they're gonna carry on, aren't they? They're just gonna carry on, right? Surely.
All you do is play Skull Merchant, because why? Because you're nasty. Because you're nasty.
You play Skull Merchant because that's what you like to play, and you like to play Dead by Daylight.
I love it. No, not really a hater.
What was that? What was that comment?
Yeah,
because DrHyk's putting in some words here, saying a few things, right? He's saying, again, I came in because I grew sick of the hate. A lapse in judgment, right? Lapse. Unfortunately, he misspelled that. Sort it out, DrHyk, okay? Sort out your English, to be honest. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it gets to that point though, but I think even with the comments that you made, like, it's just like, oh wow, like, what? And it wasn't undeserved as well. Like, the things that you said, they were talking so much smack, and they even went to your Steam profile and just started speaking personally on you before you even came in and said anything. And the things that you said were super tame, right?
I feel like excited to go on my stream to like see what I was doing. I love it. No, not really a hater. I hate them all. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's not fun to play against. Yeah, I hate it.
That's a timer or a ticket saying how many times they say hater.
Why?
Hate her. So that's a hater.
Why though?
That's a definition of a hater. Someone that hates.
Why is that a thing for? Why does that keep happening to the kid for once, alright? Yeah. I'm not salty, but I think that you are irrelevant in life, okay? So please, my friend.
Disgusting? Please. Loner? Like what? Hey, like throwing all these labels at DrHyk without even knowing who DrHyk is.
Hot, okay?
Just that they played Skull Merchant and came in and said GG.
I promise you'll have 10 times more followers. He's freaking
10 times more followers.
He should lose his partnership for this alone.
Yeah.
He's done.
So they're just like, I guess when it comes down to it, success on Twitch is gaining followers and views and fame and stuff. Just schooling DrHyk and being like, oh, if you play Bubba, you'll have way more viewers and shit. It's just like, maybe, I don't know, like what relevance does that hold? It's really gross, man. This is just disturbing shit. The way that this partner is acting, man, and the entitlement and the lack of self-awareness that they have. They can't even hear their own voice and what they're saying. And the thing is if someone came in and acted this way towards them, they would say that they're toxic, that they're an asshole. But when it comes to them, no, they're not. You know, it's so double standard, man. It's so fucking weird, dude. So strange.
He's freaking
follower shaming. So yeah, it's just follower shaming. Nice.
Girl, his walk, he's done.
What?
Bubba's so hot. No, that takes skill. That.
More comments from DrHyk. Here we go. What's he saying now? Every killer on the roster has a skill ceiling, some higher than others, with starting points lower than others. Exactly. Like, yeah, the skill ceiling is different. Like, becoming a good, say, nurse or blight is more difficult than becoming like a good, say, like a good trapper, you know, or something like that. They all have different ceilings. They're all very specific in the way that they're played. Some similar to others.
Bubba's so hot. No, that takes skill. That takes skill. Okay.
Okay, and then if he played Bubba and he clapped you, you'd be saying the same thing. And you'd be telling him to go play another killer.
It takes friendship, DrHyk. It takes friendship. And guess what?
So weird. Like, they're just so plastic with the way they talk.
Not the freaking key, though.
Loading into another match and you're still spewing hatred.
Yeah, I hate it.
But you're not salty.
Honestly, she's not very fun to play against.
Hate her. Still talking about hating her.
And also, who else? Her Nurse and who else?
I'm not a hater, but I hate her.
Who else though?
That's what this partner's saying.
Aren't you? I'm pretty sure you're gone because that engagement is gone like for days. Her, Nurse, and that's it. Yeah, just them two. Crazy. I'm so crazy of you. Bubba, thank you.
They're still carrying on. They're in the next match.
Because you're so skinny. You're so skinny. I'm so proud of you.
Body shaming me now. I actually worked really hard to
Jared, what are the odds that he has me on his,
underweight.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it.
That's fucked up,
Hi,
man.
Queen Baby. Hi,
like
girl.
shaming DrHyk for their appearance.
LEDs?
How can they get away with this? Because they're earning money for Twitch.
Are they an LED legend? I'm pretty sure with that kind of name though, they're probably gone right.
First complaint I've ever seen. Yeah, DrHyk does have some lights on his stream.
LEDs? Not.
I was checking out the channel and I can't watch it with all the heckin' LEDs. Wow, dude. It's a vibe, man. Like, DrHyk's stream is a vibe. They're just looking for things to be irritated about and then throw at the streamer, and then the streamer's like,
yes,
validates them, you know, and then agrees with them because they all, it's just this continuous cycle of hatred because they're haters, even though they're not haters. They hate Skull Merchant, but they're not haters. Never, first complaint he's ever seen about his lights. First time.
The LEDs. Are they an LED legend? I'm pretty sure with that kind of name though, they're probably gone right. DrHyk, are you still there? Or are you like so sad playing another game with your Dr. Skull Merchant? I can't tell.
Is DrHyk still there?
They can be nice though. They can be nice, but DVDs are
Which
hard
people
game to
were
be
nicer in
nice
DVD?
because, like, either you be nice or you get destroyed, right? So they can be nice, but DVDs are a hard game to be nice.
Wait,
or you
so
like,
what?
So sad playing another game with your Dr. Skull Merchant. I can't tell.
What did he say?
They can be nice though. They can be nice, but DVD is a hard game to be nice because.
That is cap. That is so fucking cap. DBD is a hard game to be nice. It's not hard. It's so fucking easy to be nice in this game. It's so easy. And just because you go in as killer and you kill survivors doesn't mean you're not a nice person, which this person has a difficult time understanding that. But they're having a really hard time understanding that just because DrHyk is playing this way. It's like played as Skull Merchant and beat him, and then they just gave up anyway. Doesn't mean that he's not a nice person, and then they're going forward to say it's hard to be nice in this game. And DrHyk was nothing but nice, tried to come in and say GG, and you're just spewing insults and labels. So easy, take it from me guys. I stream Dead by Daylight and I've heard how fucking nice I am. You know? I'm so nice when it comes to this game, and it's, how hard is it? Not hard. It's so fucking easy. The thing is, it's difficult to be nice in this game if you're not a nice person, because then you have to actively be aware of it and try to be nice when that goes against your personality as being not a nice person and being like super sarcastic and just instigating all the time and then throwing insults and shaming people if they're not doing what you want, even though you're not necessarily entitled to have them do what you want and for them to do it in the game. You think you're entitled to that, but you're not. No one is.
They can be nice though. They can be nice, but DVDs are
Which people are nicer in DVD? They are. You're just not nice.
Either you be nice,
as far as I can see.
or you get destroyed, right? Are you? We had a disgusting merchant come into my game, into my stream.
Disgusting merchant. A disgusting merchant. Wow. A disgusting merchant. Like, Ori just with the labeling, saying shit that's not necessarily true. So if with their actions, DrHyk's actions specifically, apparently DrHyk, with the way he was acting, disgusting Skull Merchant. So what are you being then? If for the way that they acted, let's say that DrHyk was disgusting and horrible in the way that they acted. They were BMing and shit. You know, they came in and they said, "Get clapped, scrub, you suck." And then they left. Are you still justified in the way you acted? Because you're going to the Steam profile, you're promoting acting this way to your chat, you're saying terrible things about them. So are you justified in the way you acted? Or if someone was bigger and a more morally sound person, wouldn't have they been like, oh, like, well, that's unfortunate that you feel that way. I hope that you have more fun in your next game. Have a good one, right? And then tell your stream, just be like, try not to be like this, guys. Like, we shouldn't promote this kind of behavior. Let's carry on, right? But you can see by the way this person acts and then the way their chat talks, they already promote this hateful shit. Like, they do. So even if DrHyk was a disgusting skull merchant, you're not justified in the way you're acting. You're promoting more hate, which DrHyk wasn't. Maybe going into the chat and saying some things, yeah, like maybe shouldn't have done that, but still very tame. Anything that DrHyk said, very, very tame. You just said it's hard to be nice in this game, but you're not making the problem better. You're not. Exactly. It is so easy to be nice in this game, at least for me. If you are a nice person, it is easy to be nice. If you're not a nice person, you have to actively try and be nice. But this streamer has managed to pull in a bunch of people that don't care about being nice. They like being terrible people, right? Or promoting terrible stuff. Maybe they're not all horrible people, right? In the chat. Like, maybe this person isn't even a horrible person, the partner, the stream partner, but definitely the way that they're acting, the things they're saying, they're promoting this, like being this way, right?
And be like, oh my gosh, this game is so nice and not toxic. Well, girl, you're playing merchant. No one likes you.
No one likes you.
It was not nice.
But you're not salty.
But coming to my game, in my
Hate her.
GG, as if like you played very well.
I got a 4K with decent score, but I guess I didn't play well.
Your killer has like 5 things happening at once.
Should have played Bubba, I guess. Should have played Bubba.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Merchant, I just think is kind of gross.
They're on second hook by now, and they're still talking about it. They're still going on about it. They're still on, but they're not salty, guys. They're not salty. They're not salty, but they're still going on about it, and they're talking about how much they hate Skull Merchant. I've got a bit salty in this game, but it's really tame. It's like the tame kind of salty. It's like, oh, I'm losing and shit. I'm fucking it up. Like, oh, like all that stuff. They're so put out about this.
I just think it's kind of gross.
Oh my god.
All they do is like...
DrHyk's not even there anymore.
That Titus is ruined. It's like, how's that fun though? How's that fun? I don't like it though. So no.
Well, what are we saying here, DrHyk? It's not anyone's fault for the killer being boring, except for the survivor mains that don't bother learning her counter. There's a chance you can go against any killer. Of course, more killers are picked more than others. Like, I think the least picked killer is Charlotte and Victor. It switches between Charlotte and Victor and Hag every month. So there's less chance that you're going to go against them. But some people favor playing certain killers because they like the play style of them. They enjoy it because it's a game. Because we're here to play a game and we're here to enjoy ourselves. What I've said in the past, like whenever I go against a killer and I lose, you know, maybe like a Wesker or something, and he just runs me down and F's me up, and it's like, what could have I done better there? Like, damn. And then I learn from it, and then next time I'm in chase with him, I'm considering his rush that he does, and then I'm able to 360 around it, and then I get a window vault, and I'm like, nice, I learned something, and I'm better for it, you know?
I don't like it.
It's fun for them.
So no respect.
Maybe you don't understand it. Maybe you're not trying to understand why.
I do actually. I do like Kills Easy Power, but unfortunately, Skull Merchant is a stinky. I want with first Bubba's though. Bubba's is so hot. One of Bubba and ability to use a power. Right. That's true skill though. That's true.
Every killer takes skill. It's a fact of the game. Not many people like it to admit it because they do not like something. Too quick with the messages. Do not like being wrong.
Hi, cutie.
I don't like being wrong, but at the same time, I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong.
Disgusting. Is her face
cancelled because she's disgusting?
Like she
wow.
has things happening that I don't understand. That's why.
Probably shouldn't play DBD then if that's your attitude to killers. Probably shouldn't.
You just walked into my channel, so you have no clue who I am. So like, what are you trying to say to me? Do you know who I am? No, you don't.
Do you know who I am? I mean, like maybe they don't, right? You didn't know who I was either, but you were fine with your chat and yourself dragging me through the mud long after I left. Just continue to do it. Exactly. See, that's what I've been pointing out too, is they're promoting this attitude and they're continuing and they're just pushing it more and more and more when it's like the horse is dead. Okay, it died a while ago and you're flogging it. Flogging a dead horse, right? That's what they're doing right now.
So like, what are you trying to say to me? Do you know who I am?
They're so offended by someone having an opinion or coming in with like an objective opinion.
Like what? What makes me mad is the Skull Merchant that has an AoE
Mad.
speed boost.
Makes them mad.
Oblivious thing, okay? It's not fun.
They are mad about
It's not
it. So they've
nice.
admitted that.
Look,
Learn how to counter,
okay,
then
so
stop trying
low
to
time,
something. What was
low
that?
heat time,
Fuck me.
we-
Your quick messages, man. I'm not that quick at reading.
Oblivious thing, okay? It's not fun. It's not
Stop
nice.
trying to
Look,
gatekeep. Yeah.
Okay, so low time, low heat time, or how
It's their opinion.
Understand? I'm here to have a good time, but when someone comes to my channel to like
Counter a
get
drone
mad
and
at me
chase.
and say I'm salty, no, that was
Just have to avoid the drone, I guess.
They came to me and started complaining for
The
a
only
reason.
person,
My
you
channel
know,
to, like,
it's like
get
almost
mad
to the
at
point
me
that I
and
need
say
to
I'm
mute this
salty.
and just read DrHyk's
No.
comments. Yeah, the only person that ruined your entire stream was yourself. You wouldn't stop. Yeah, like it gets to the point that you're streaming, right? You have people there, they're there hanging out, they're trying to have a good time, right? And maybe the people there are enjoying this. But it's up to you if the stream is ruined. Take an encounter and react to it as you will. But if you're this sort of person and you're going to promote this, that's part of your personality, then you're looking for that. You're creating that. You are, as DrHyk said, ruining your own stream if your stream is ruined by this one interaction. It was entirely up to you how you took that interaction and dealt with it. And it all simply stemmed from someone playing a killer. They just played a killer that you don't like. That's it. And they'd already thrown in all this and we're throwing out all these negative comments and reacting this way and letting it just go up more and more and get worse and worse and promoting it further. The only thing they had to work with was they were going against Skull Merchant. This all simply came from playing against Skull Merchant, and everything else that happened after that didn't instigate this. They already instigated this reaction that they had. So this is all simply stemmed from them making this happen on their stream. It's their stream. They have the power to act however they want. They can let it hit them and just be like, oh, that's what that was. Oh, well, move on, you know? So yeah, they ruined their own stream. It really comes down to them. DrHyk is not forcing them to act this way. Didn't say anything, really. And even at the start, when they started acting this way, DrHyk hadn't even said anything yet because he wasn't even in the chat. And they were already promoting this, right?
I'm here to have a good time, but when someone comes to my channel to like get mad at me and say I'm salty,
Get mad at me?
no,
You
that
were
was
salty.
my stream, okay?
And it did make DrHyk
They
a bit
came
mad.
to me and started complaining for a reason. I don't know.
They
because
were
got a
already
4K.
being salty before he even
Congratulations,
showed
okay?
up. He was already being instigating.
Congratulations.
This partner was already
I've had people come to my
instigating shit.
channel and be toxic to me and be nice to me, and at the end of the day, they always
Why
leave
you
me
weren't
in
being
it.
nice
They
to
always
start
leave
off
me,
with?
okay? So like, if I'm nice.
You weren't being nice. You
I've
were
had people come
straight
to my
off the
channel
bat.
and
They
be
were being an
toxic to me and be
asshole
nice to me,
about
and
it.
at the end of
And
the day, they always
they were being an asshole and just like throwing label after label at DrHyk without even knowing who they were. All they had to work with was they were playing Skull Merchant. I don't like Skull Merchant. Therefore, the actual person that's playing this game is a loser and a loner and all that shit. Like, you're already being not nice. And the way that DrHyk was playing was pretty straightforward. He wasn't BMing. He wasn't being terrible. He wasn't hitting on hook. He wasn't nothing. He was just playing, like, right off the bat. Like, they got hooked for the first time and no one had been hooked yet, and they were already saying that they were horrible and shit. I wasn't toxic. I matched the energy. Yeah, but they're looking for that matched energy though. But you know, not that what DrHyk said was necessarily entirely bad. And I don't think whether or not DrHyk came in and said anything would not have changed this reaction as much. It wouldn't have made much difference to it.
I've had people come to my channel and be toxic to me and be nice to me, and at the end of the day, they always leave me they always leave me.
He went
okay?
to his
So,
Steam
like,
profile
if I'm
and
nice,
viewer
it doesn't
shamed
matter.
him.
If I'm toxic, it doesn't matter, honestly.
If you're toxic, it doesn't
I can have the
matter.
kills, okay?
It's if they're toxic,
Fuck them.
you know, not that DrHyk was ever really toxic at all, but if you're toxic, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's fine for me to be toxic, but them, no. No one else.
Well, it does matter. You're literally a Twitch partner. Yeah, so the thing is, they have this big sway over the community. I came in off recommended, and all you've done is complain about a game that was days ago? Days ago? Relax, Queen. Don't play if you can't handle the killers in it. Like, they just going off, man. They just can't stop. They can't stop. They got this bone and they just don't want to let it go. They just don't want to let it
They
go,
always
man.
leave me they always leave me, okay? So like, if I'm nice, it doesn't matter. If I'm toxic, it doesn't matter, honestly.
It does matter if you're nice. It really does.
I can,
can say that from experience, being a nice DBD streamer.
And assume things, darling.
It does
You
matter
just can't
so
assume,
fucking
okay?
much.
Zonzilla, baby, Zonzilla.
Yeah, why I say that is I can say this from experience, right? The thing is, I get next to no haters. I've gotten like, I can most probably count them on one hand how many people I've had come in and actually hate on me. And I've been a streamer for a while now, man, and I've been playing Dead by Daylight like every fucking week.
Legend says he's still talking about that game.
Oh my god. It'd be bad, man. Coming from me, who I've been told that I'm a wholesome DBD streamer, right? Which is cool. It comes so easily to me because I'm just a nice person. I'm very aware of other people, very aware of how my actions could impact others and their attitudes in my stream. Just as if I went to someone else's stream, their attitude would impact me. I've had people in the past, not many, I have vague recollections of it too, because it was so long ago. They came in and they were just ready to oust me, like talk smack about me and the way I played the game. They came in and I was understanding and I talked to them a bit about it. I agreed with a lot of what they said. By the time they left, they said to me like, thank you so much and have a nice day. Like genuinely, they were genuine. They weren't being sarcastic like this person. It was really good talking to you. So it does matter if you're nice. It really does, because if they come in and you act that way, definitely changes things, right? Definitely changes things. I can say from fucking experience, okay? I know it makes a difference. You are full of yourself, honestly. And then they're spreading this rhetoric to their viewers, and their viewers don't seem to, most of them don't seem to know better. They just accept it and go,
Yes, yes. Yes.
Yeah, have fun with friends and play the game, then GG next. Yeah, for some people that's just difficult to do. Killers should do the same, exactly. Both killers and survivors, it goes equal ways, exactly. This is just very illuminating though, to see this and the interactions that DrHyk gets for simply playing as Skull Merchant. And people can just not play and they can come and play and have a good time, maybe you have a bad time. It shouldn't be DrHyk's problem that you don't like going against Skull Merchant. Just get over it, man. Like, what the fuck? So childish and immature, honestly.
You just can't walk in and assume things, darling. You just can't assume, okay?
There's no assumption there. There's like no assumption. Like, it's so obvious by the way they're acting. They're so put out about it. They're so put out about this. They can't let it go.
Okay? You just can't walk in and assume things, darling. You just can't assume.
So what's DrHyk say here? The way you assumed that I'm disgusting. Yeah, exactly. They just assume that right off the bat. Or the way your chat assumed I engaged. Ooh, oh my god. I'm not even gonna say that, man. It's so messed up. Or the way you assumed I engaged relations with my mother. Like, and that was way at the beginning too. That was during the match that they were saying that stuff. Before DrHyk ever even came in, they were already throwing that shit out.
In general has been very chill, relaxing.
DrHyk just throwing up all these messages on screen.
Come up into my channel and like immediately start accusing things of me, girl, Zonzoa, okay?
It's just what they've noticed. They're just maybe they're trying to make you aware of what you're saying, you know, and maybe you might look internally and consider looking at yourself critically, but they're not going to do that.
Girl, Zonzoa, okay?
Yeah, there's no accusations. You were called out. Yeah, it's just they're just pointing out what they've witnessed since they showed up, because they just showed up. You were recommended, and all they've heard is you just complain, salt, salt, salt.
I am here for a good time, so
we're all here for a good time. You just got to realize that not everyone is here for your good time. Not everyone is here for your good time to make sure that you have a good time, okay? And they don't owe you that, just like you don't owe them a good time. It goes both ways. You're here for a good time, but will gladly belittle others. Yeah, they're just a bully.
Channel as a killer main, but you just can't walk in and assume things, darling, and accuse me of doing things.
Can't accuse you of things. And what are these comments here? Imagine being rude to a person you don't even know. My point to being mean towards killers who they don't know, who are just playing the game. They're just playing the game and you're just being unnecessarily mean to them. Bro, how does this happen? It's a 14-minute long video and I've been here for almost 3 hours. How? I just love doing commentary, I guess. I just love reacting to shit, and I spend a long time doing it. After the stream was rude to a killer for playing the game, the lack of self-awareness here is just on another level. It's on another level, truly. But yeah, just these people coming in and sort of pointing out what they're saying and how they're acting and how they're very unjustified in their reaction, because they're promoting this hatred, right?
You just can't walk in and assume things, darling.
Another assumption.
Doing things.
DrHyk isn't necessarily a killer, man.
Okay. Like, not sure how we're
He's
supposed
not.
to improve as a community.
He's not a killer,
if
man.
we are just mean when it's unneeded. Exactly. That's why I want to play this game and have some fun.
What? Not sure how we're supposed to improve the community if we are just mean when it's unneeded. So the funny thing is, the partner streamer agrees. So they agree, like, how are we supposed to improve the community if we're just mean when it's unneeded? And they're being mean when it's unneeded. They're agreeing with it. So you're promoting being mean, but then you agree, you know that you're not improving the community. You're directly affecting the community in a negative way. And you're agreeing to that.
If we are just mean when it's unneeded. Exactly.
Exactly.
Agree. Have some fun. I have some fun. I enjoy myself.
This is channel, and they can say and do whatever they want on it, diva. Feel free to leave. Yeah, I guess they can. I guess they can do that, but it's like you have a community and shit. Like you're spreading more of this. And what if one of your viewers plays killer, right? And they're all about this attitude that you have. And then they go and play killer, they play against you and they clap you and then you talk shit about them in the game. Is that person that's from your stream, one of your viewers, gonna be like,
oh, way to go, good stuff. Yeah, I am trash and a piece of shit and I have no friends.
Are they gonna agree with you then, or are they gonna be like,
oh, it doesn't feel so good when you're on the receiving end of it, right?
Right? Like, fuck, man. I think piling on someone in their own channel is just rude. There's the door. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is strange, dude. Like some of the comments that these people are making, like directly could even be used against the streamer.
But once people
maybe they're not even necessarily, yeah, the hypocrisy.
And like get a 4K and then start hitting bots for no reason because they're like, why not? It's like, girl, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Okay?
I do. I only do gens. Again, I was hitting the bot to be playful with Rebecca. Yeah, so like DrHyk, because someone DC'd and then they were a bot that was on hook. And then DrHyk was just hitting them on hook, looking at Rebecca, didn't kill Rebecca, actually gave Rebecca the hatch. It's not like I'm hurting the bot's feelings, right? Yeah, exactly. Just like the person's already gone, they've disconnected. And even this partner streamer witnessed DrHyk pick them up and give them the hatch. So horrible. DrHyk's horrible, by the way, guys. Horrible person. Horrible person.
What do you want from me, okay?
Just more assumptions.
If you know my entire stream, besides
this partner likes to point out assumptions.
You know I'm a good person.
When they make a lot of assumptions.
Okay?
They go on like this for the remainder of their stream. All I did was
they go on like this for the remainder of their stream. It gets to the point where you just have to stop.
Me as much as they did was uncalled for. I have reached a point where I feel like Skull Merchant mains need to unite and begin calling people out for this type of behavior towards us. Your presence will always be welcomed. Please come and say hi. Thanks for watching.
There we go, guys. That's the video from DrHyk. Consider, I am subscribed to him. I am subscribed. Consider going and checking out his channel, guys. Link down in the description for DrHyk's channel. Go check it out, guys. Show some love. What can we pull from this, guys? Don't take your position on Twitch for granted and the community that you have. Always good to spread good intentions on your platform and a good mentality and a good moral compass too, because when you start doing that, you start infecting those around you. And next thing you know, you have a bunch of yes men in your chat that agree with anything you say. Yeah, don't be like this. And it infects the community. That's terrible. They just kept going on and on. They just couldn't let it go, man. And then they're making so many assumptions and then also convicting others of making assumptions when they were making so many assumptions themselves. Just the lack of awareness, really something else, you know? So proud. Yes.
No,
Fuck me.